I'm Henika. I'm a solo artist, but I also play in a band called Boom Boom Deluxe. I'm originally from Slovakia, but I've lived in New Zealand for most of my life. I'm working on this album called Strange Creatures, which is basically made up of native bird sounds. I've tried to use them as instruments in my music. So it's something I've never done before. I went to Tiritiri Matangi and I recorded all these native birds, all the separate calls, the tui, the korimako, the kokako, and I had to sit there and wait for quite a long time to get all the source material, but I ended up with a lot. And then the big task was going through listening to it all and taking out all the good bits, and then finding some way of labeling it, because it's like, this random bird sound, this random bird sound. Well, I thought, okay, this sounds a bit like it could be a hi-hat or a snare or a percussive element, whereas this sounds more like something melodic that could be, a tune or a hook in a song. So I had to go through and label all that stuff out. And then the actual writing process was interesting as well. I didn't want to just write some songs and put some bird sounds on it. I wanted to actually write songs that were inspired by those sounds that I heard, the rhythms and everything. And yeah, it was a really challenging thing as a songwriter. Ever since I was a kid, I've just always been fascinated by native bird sounds, or just any sort of natural sounds. And I've always heard music in them. I've always thought, wouldn't it be cool to, get a tui in a studio and sing straight into the microphone and write a song based around that. I think it just has the potential to create such interesting music. I sing, I play bass and double bass, that's what I play in Boom Boom Deluxe, and guitar. Lately I've really been getting into music production, so I spent the last year studying at Mains and learning how to produce electronic music. I've played all sorts of genres. I'm just like a professional musician on the scene. I'm a gun for hire for a lot of people, so a bit of everything. I love Depot Sound. I'll always come back here. It's such a nice space, it's always really well organized. I always walk away with a really good product. I'm hoping to release it by the end of this year, but there's still a lot of work to be done, so yeah, here goes.